Okay, let me do the intro and then I'm gonna get it started. I'm not gonna be on here too long, hopefully, because I can run my mouth sometimes. But anyhow, it's okay. It's gonna be all right. Okay. Ohana's. We are family. I got all my sisters and brothers and me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and dance. We are family. You know why? Because I say so. Sorry, I was about to choke up but when I said it's because I say so. Sorry about that. Excuse me. Okay. I'm just going to get it started. Like, share, subscribe, turn on your post notification, comment. And this is about to get started. Okay. Let me try to look presentable. Okay. I put a black rinse in my hair and then I plait it. Okay, if you don't know what plait is, you can look it up. No, braid it. But anywho, y'all see me? You see what you see in front of the camera? Okay, today is a new week. A new week begins with Sunday, and I'm about to ask a question and ask for help. And if anyone's out here or out there that's ever experienced what I'm going through and can possibly give me some kind of tips, pointers, ideas, suggestions, share, let someone know it's real, okay? I put a video on, um, I have a video up that I put on a couple of days ago. I just said like that. And if you see it's a video saying missing, that's my daughter, okay? A friend of my daughter's, matter of fact, my youngest daughter, that is, because I have three daughters, made this video because she is a um, celebrity podcast and a whole bunch of other stuff that she does. And so if you Google it, it'll take you to her page. And the name you'll see on my video, which in fact is my daughter, okay? And you see a little bit of the descriptions or things saying where she was last located, notified, da 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 da, woo, woo, woo. If you look at the video and you can Google it, and then it take you to the lady I'm talking about that made this video for me. So she shared it with me. She got my approval first because she went through my youngest daughter, knew her, which in fact, hey, all the help needed, right? Let me start by saying this. I'm pretty sure any parent, leave to be man, woman, mom, dad, grandparent, or whoever it may have been that raised you, it could be a sibling, foster parent, etc. Who would think that they would actually have to go through something such as this? It's real. hmm And I live it every day, especially at night. It's hard for me. And I'm getting a lot of support. Um, but the thing of it is with me that I'm lacking, I feel like, me personally, I'm not doing enough because I'm not in that same state. This is me putting it out there. I don't have to get all into it, but you see the video that is posted on, I put up the other day because I know people probably are wondering. I give updates periodically, and the days that I don't, it's because I'm going through something, but I haven't forgotten. A lady again, which is a celebrity podcast, or she does a whole bunch of other things. She made a video for me. She knows my youngest daughter. Matter of fact, they shared the same birthday. And she was the one that made the video got my approval and everything, and of course my daughters, and she shared it with me, and I shared it on my YouTube channel too. And then also, if you Google my daughter's name, okay, because I did it. That's the reason why I know. I was like, whoa, it would take you to her YouTube channels with the same video. I got that out. And I said it twice. My daughter is missing. Hmm. She's not in the same state as me. Mm-mm. I would like to share this part of it. Hashtag mental health. Okay. It shouldn't take a particular month to address certain topics about illnesses, awareness. I don't care what it is. Okay, it could be domestic violence, it could be animal cruelty, it could be cancer, diabetes, kidney, etc. Homelessness. Okay, Salvation Army, American Red Cross, just to name a few. I want to get started some kind of way, and that's why I said I need help. Okay, I don't know where to begin, but I can begin by talking about it, right, and putting it out there. Awareness. I want to bring awareness to. I'm a mother of 4 adult children. 3 of them I know where they're at. One of them I don't know where she's at, period. The last place she was at, since it's on the video, it'll show where she was at. My daughter has been traumatized in so many ways by different people to it caused her to have some mental issues. Let me say it like that. She's not, no disrespect, retarded, mildly retarded in that area. I worked with mental kids before, okay? Anybody that's been through any triggers or traumas in their life can have a mental breakdown. That's what you call a nervous breakdown sometimes. My daughter has so many traumas that she endured in her life, and at a point in time, our minds is not strong enough to um, endure the pain sometimes, and especially if you avoid it. Okay, that's why I said don't suffer in silence. Okay, my baby was bullied. She was a plus size girl. She's not now. She lost over 200 and something pounds. My baby did. She did it on her own. She didn't get no weight loss surgery. She didn't take no diet supplements or nothing. Nothing. And over the years, fast forward, she was kind of like a late bloomer too, I guess you could say. She had one boyfriend from December the 7th, 2007, 2007, and they have a child together. She gave birth to him the 2012. Okay, that's my granddaughter, my other granddaughter. She was born. So she has one son. My daughter is intelligent. She's smart. She went to school. I done said all this before. She graduated college too. She's a medical assistant. Walked across the stage. She didn't just go. She got the diploma. She had the cap and gown on, everything. Graduate pre-K, Head Start to kindergarten, all the way up to grammar, all the way up to middle school, all the way to high school, senior high school, college. My daughter did. Her son, he has a high IQ. He is 12 years old, already got his college paid for. Just a little backstory, okay? My daughter, when she graduated high school, she left to be with this guy that she knew, okay, was her boyfriend. Let me say it like that. I was not in it. I was not all in it. But I looked at the fact once I came to terms with it, because it wasn't me that said she could go. Okay. I said, okay, kids go off to college, out of high school. She finished high school. She wasn't a teen mom. She didn't have no baby in high school. And nothing against anyone that's a teen mom. I'm just trying to get some backstory and little hints. She was with this guy for 12 years. Only, just saying it, I don't care to get dumped. Okay? That happened. The loss of her father, she took care of her dad for 3 years. My baby daughter, she did too. They took care of their father. Okay? And I helped. I didn't know where my child was. I want to say for about 2 years. This is the first time, okay? Someone had mentally, physically, and emotionally, I guess you could put that in there too, and probably sexually abused my daughter. Why am I saying all this? Because you see, I put hashtag mental health. She probably could have been a little bit okay once she lost her father, but you losing your dad, which was the first love of your life, and you the first love of his life, the child's father, the child, due to one, two, three, four males, one, two, which harmed her, and two, which was her son. He didn't. He's a little boy, and her dad loved her dearly. Okay. And I said this, my kid's father's not living. And if he was living, I wouldn't be going through this. I'm not going to say alone, but I do suffer alone a lot, but I'm not alone. Let me say it like that because I don't want to contradict myself. And I don't like to share, like I told my youngest daughter, I don't like telling her stuff all the time because it's an emotional topic, okay? My kids was raised up together. They wasn't in no broken home. They was loved by both parents. They was made out of love. All four of my children have the same father. Just give them backstory. And when someone was playing like a game with her family, not just me, actually not me, other family members reaching out on Messenger saying that her child's father was being abusive towards her and this, that, and the third, which in fact, he wasn't. She went to be with her child and her child's father. And I keep saying that because at the time she was living with me and they didn't have no place to go. So the child's father, her child's father, which was her boyfriend, let me just say it like that at the time, he went back home and he took his son with him. I'm just keep it real. My daughter was working. She didn't have nowhere to stay. She was staying with me, and really she wasn't supposed to be here, but she stayed here. I'm just being honest. And she came to me. He proposed to her. I was so happy for her. She was about to make wedding plans and told me and my daughters was going to be in her wedding and who she wanted to be, this, that, and the third in the wedding and stuff. And we was all happy for her because, like I said, she has a child by this guy. He was her first love, and they have been together 12 years. Okay? You get to a place of somewhat of familiar because you're around two people you know, right? Actually, three. His mom, him, and their son together. He put you in an Airbnb. I know this. My daughter, my kids show me things. They let me know where they're at. And this is real talk. And even me as an adult, if I go somewhere, my kids is going to know where I'm at. Okay. So she calls me on the phone. I think she was like in that Airbnb for 2 months. I want to say 2 months. And said, I'm going to the police station. My daughter, okay, the one that's missing, okay? And I'm like, this is a story. It's a true story. It's facts. I got the video on my page. I put up a video the other day, and then, like I said, you can Google that person's name, which is my daughter, and they take you to the lady that made the video for me because she's up there with the celebrities and true story, okay? Anywho, I don't have to lie. And I'm not going to lie because this is hurting me. She said, I'm going to the police station. I'm like, what are you going to the police station for? She was getting tug of war, so to speak, back and forth on get a job. You need to get a job. They're going to be together. He going to marry her. He proposed to her. All da 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 da. Okay? I hate for someone to tell me something after the fact, but some things had came out. So when she said she was going there, she called me when she got there. And hell, unless somebody had a recorder on, she was there. They took her to a shelter, okay? Her child's father at this point in time had dumped her, okay? He told me out of his own mouth, she met a guy. The guy that she met was the one playing the back and forth games with us on Messenger, saying that her child's father was abusive, he was mistreating her, y'all need to be concerned, etc. My son, I have one son, 3 daughters. Family members, we all was like all in, hurt, confused, mad, angry, and ready to do some things, okay? I'm just going to keep it real. Just trying to keep it cute. I got a whole, me thinking, I try to think straight, and I like to get away from the heated discussions so I can think straight. And I said, you know what? Let me reach out to him. Let me reach out to his mom and tell his mom what's going on to see if he can go to where my daughter was at that point in time. She wasn't there. He said when he get off from work, her child's father that is, he was going to go back up there and ask questions or post up until she come. Because again, she was at a shelter at this time. The one that dumped her, her child's father. The guy that she was apparently with kept making little comments and saying that again, the child's father, her child's father, was being abusive towards her and all this, that, and the third. I'm gonna tell you something. This happened, had to have been on a Sunday. It was it's October 2019. And how I can remember that, I joined Paparazzi October the 19th, 2000. And I'm saying October the 18th, 2019. I'm saying it right. That's when I joined Paparazzi. So I got my jewelry on a Thursday, okay? I cried for about 3 days. I couldn't sleep, didn't know what was going on. So a friend of mine that I was talking to that lived in California, I mentioned to him what was going on. He was a security guard, okay? And he was sharing some things with me because when you live in a different state, a lot of, well, most states do, but different states, you might have lived here and then you live here and right across the street is 2 different jurisdictions, okay? Oh boy. He called. Let me look at the show you how God is. He called the shelter, and then he called a police station down there. The guy that I was talking about, my friend, and some kind of way by him using his badge and letting them know what he was, they told him that they could help him. At this point in time, her child's father went back to the place and located my daughter. Okay. She was with that guy. Okay. Now, at the time, he was still saying that her child's father, which is her ex-boyfriend at this point, but he was the one that went there, located her, and had her call me. Okay. He still was going by saying that her child's father was being abusive towards her and all this, that, and the third. And so at this point in time, I didn't know what to believe, for real, for real. So this is in 2019. 2019 to 2000 and, because last year was 21 or 22. I didn't know where my daughter was at all. At all. At all. I was going crazy. I didn't know what to do. My jewelry came that Thursday, and I did a live show on Facebook, and I sold, because 35 pieces came in the kit, I sold all but 5. Come to find out, my daughter ended up going to a hospital. And the hospital she went to, once she went there, she was evaluated. I'm pretty sure I asked a lot of questions. That son of a gun that was lying and saying that her child's father was mistreating her, her child's father wasn't mistreating her, even though he dumped her. But still, that's besides the point. He was abusing my daughter. And God brings people to you. Sometimes it's good to have social media because people can reach out to you, especially if they see a mutual person. And sometimes you have the person listed as a family member, mom, sisters, brothers, whatever, and they see it, they reach out to. This girl reached out to me and told me what that guy did to her and how she know they were staying with her, okay, and her boyfriend. And her boyfriend pulled that guy off of her, and the cops came. Okay. Her boyfriend got arrested. I don't know if he had warrants or whatever, but he did. And the guy did too. So being that happened, I guess that cleared the way for her to be able to go to the hospital she went to, the first one, because her child's father, oh Jesus, he was the one that told her about this place, okay? So she went to that place. It was a safe place because she was homeless. She was sleeping in his car, her ex. He told me this. And I was like, what the heck is going on? My child and children are, none of them has to be homeless. I got a 1-bedroom, and I had two of my kids, my granddaughter, and her mom living here. So that's 5 of us in a 1-bedroom. But I have this dining area where my son and my daughter had, shared. He was sleeping on this side. She was sleeping on this side. He was sleeping that way. She was sleeping this way. That's besides the point to see siblings. And they was here first, and then she came. Honey, it was a whole mess then. So it was okay. But when you keep having a lot of traffic in and out, in and out, in and out, it becomes to be noticeable. I could have gotten put out of my place. So I helped them financially. And along the way, me helping, I got in debt. But I was helping. That's why my daughter, and I'm saying, Mommy, I don't want you to get in trouble. I want you to lose your place. I'm going to be with her boyfriend and son. And he proposed to her. She went to that first hospital and they transported her to the hospital that's in the video. If you look at the video, it has the name. And she had been there, I want to say 3 years. 3 years. This is the gag. Remember I said I help support and take care of grandchildren? People could think I'm lying with that. I took care of my daughter in this place. I bought her bed stuff, sheets, comforters, pillows, curtains, fans, clothes, trunks that she could put her stuff in and have a padlock, jewelry so she could sell to make some money. She was also a consultant, but her patience and mindset, she wasn't all in. I was just doing that so she can stay focused and do something positive. My daughter lived there for 3 years. She has a lot of diagnosis and was taking medication. I know I'm over her. That's why I keep saying, people can think I'm lying if you want to. I was taking care of my adult daughter, literally, financially, mentally, emotionally, just not there physically, because we're in 2 different states. But from afar, you would have thought, hell, I took care of her. For my baby not to be still there at that place, and we don't know where she's at, her mental state, medication, to ask for an immediately release, wiped off the face of this earth, changed and got a different Cash App, different Facebook page. This is some hog wash. And I'm sharing this. I don't know if anyone ever experienced this. I don't know if anyone know how to get started with making it nationwide. Because sometimes the police, to me, I'm just saying, it's a missing case thing because you took the case. So why isn't there anything else that you're doing? I'm not there. And it kills me and it hurts me day in and day out, knowing like right now I'm sitting down and I feel like I'm not doing nothing. I'm doing something by putting it out there. You never know who watches, and if they got my YouTube channel or what have you. But me not physically being there and me not knowing where my 4th child is, haven't heard from her. Two things, one of them I know why, but the one came back to me yesterday, and I'm going to tell you the truth. I told my daughter I was okay until this came back. I had sent her some money through Cash App, okay? If don't nobody get the money within a certain days or whatever time, it says expire, and they come back to you. And it kept saying pending, And I wasn't trying to look at it every day, but I would look at it to see if my child got this money that I sent to her. The first one came back because I forgot that she gave me a new Cash App. That is suspect too. Because all of a sudden, on the same day that you got a new Cash App, you made a new Facebook page, only family, for us not to hear from you again. Her child's father haven't heard. He been trying to reach out to her and different people. And my birthday, Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving, and I want to say her birthday is November 16th. I can't remember last time I talked to my daughter. Me and my daughter, I got the proof, was talking. I was seeing her too. And if she didn't call me to see her, I called to see her on Messenger because I want to see what your face is looking like. I want to see if you got bruises or anything. I know it don't have to be in your face. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what to do. I'm not holding it together. I feel like I'm in pieces, but I can't be in pieces. I got to keep some kind of, what is normalcy? What is being normal? I don't know what that word is anymore. I'm just trying to keep my wits about me, I guess you could say, but it's killing me. So I just thought to get on here to talk about it a little bit. And I saw two ladies that got on my post that I made on here a video that's going through the same thing. She don't have a cell phone. I keep calling her Messenger, hoping that, hell, she got somebody's phone at a library or something. And see, that's the thing. Last time when she went, excuse me, I'm not going to say she went missing last time. The guy was playing games, let me say that, and was throwing us off saying that her child's father was doing something to her, but in fact, it was him. So let me say it like that. But after that, I hadn't, see, I'm trying to make everybody understand. After she got away from him and he got arrested or whatever, I don't know what the case happened. For about 2 years, I didn't know where she was because she was in this hospital, and I guess that's when she was trying to get herself together, or they was working on her, or what have you. And then she got transferred from there to the place where it's on. Y'all check out the video. It's on here. I put it up. There's a video. I don't want for 1 minute anybody to think that I'm on here lying, because I'm not lying. You can also Google it, and it would take you. My daughter's name is Deanna Fagans. I got it on the video. And if you Google her name and say missing person, it'll take you to the lady that made the video. Straight facts. So it's on YouTube. I just feel the need to talk about it and get it off my chest and ask questions and bring it up. And oh goodness, who would think, anybody that think that something like this would happen to you? And no, it ain't just because it happened in the movies, but sometimes you look at it like that and it's like, when I lay down to go to sleep at night, I try to go to sleep not having that be the last thing I talk about, because, you know, I'm not going to sleep happy, but I don't want to talk about it late in the evening because that's going to weigh down on me heavy about my child. And I try not to listen to sad music, and if somebody talk about it, I try to cut them short because I'm a very passionate emotional person to a degree, and especially when it's dealing with my grandchildren, family, and myself and my children. If I didn't say my children, grandchildren, myself, and family. But when I lay down, I talk to God and I pray to God. But I think I talk to him more than praying. That might sound kind of crazy. I have a conversation with him. I pray. I typically say the Our Father's Prayer, okay? But I also talk to him. I don't ask him for nothing, but I'm asking God this time, please bring my baby home safe. I'm going to share this and then I'm going to get off. My granddaughter, I got a video on her yesterday, so that's proof. We was doing a little taste thing, and I'm trying to be like kind of active with them because they know what's going on, but I don't want it to be to where I talk about it in front of them. Ain't nobody in here, okay? Kids worry too. But she said something, and it's in the video. She said this. I'm gonna tell you why I'm saying this. She said two people took her. I'm saying this, and put her in the van, and she's in a dark space, and she's a far away. If you look at the video, the one where we did the taste test, and was it that one? Yeah, because the other one I didn't do. I did two videos on Facebook and I was on YouTube. I had two devices, and one of them I ended up doing a live with the jewelry afterwards. Okay, so yeah, I did a video yesterday. You see it on there. My sister called me, my younger sister, and said the same thing, not knowing my granddaughter said that. hmm Straight facts, no lie. And I had a dream, and it woke me up because I felt like I was falling in a hole, and tears just came down my eyes. I wasn't like, no, just was coming down when I woke up. I called my sister, well, not my oldest sister, sister under me, and I called my son. They didn't answer. My baby sister answered the phone on Messenger, and the tears just kept coming. I paused because I try to get my bearings together, okay? This is my third child, smart young woman. She have one child. She graduated all levels of school that you graduate to go to the next grade, level, or whatever. Smart. Love reading books. And so do her child. And he's smart as a whip. When I say smart, he's smart. High IQ. She took him when he was young. She took him to the libraries, and he loved reading and counting, and it just can read some of the words you wouldn't even think that a child at his age would even think to know how to pronounce and read. I'm so serious. But I want my baby to be safe. I don't want no one hurting her. I want to know. I think about if she eating, if she's crying, if and I'm gonna stop because I don't want to start crying. So if anybody have any suggestions of anything that I could possibly do, like to make what you call it, the national nationwide, that's the word I want to say, nationwide spread of putting the word out there, because I don't know where to start. I done started and things is going, but I don't think it's going fast enough. And I think I want fast results, and I want to get to it. And when I get off here, there's a couple of things I need to do, and I'm just keeping everybody updated because I put this out there. I can be my own newscaster. I'm putting the word out there, and that's how they do it. So on this note, y'all keep me in prayer. hmm I'm so serious, and I will keep everybody updated. That's the reason why I kind of stopped doing it at night, because when I do it at night, I'm really into my feelings, and I say, you know what? Don't keep doing it at night because it's almost like I'm torturing myself before I go to bed. So I don't talk about it every minute of the day, but I have my meltdown moments. And I'm going to continue to have my meltdown moments until God bring my baby home safe, sound, please, wherever she's at. I wish I could just scream and the whole world can hear me cry out. And I'm so serious. So, on that note, Ohanas, we are family. You know why? Because we are. Because I said so.